With his head.
You put it up?
Yeah? Why did he put it up?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you want to be a horse rider?
Yes, I do.
Is he always doing the perfect thing for you?
No,
Or is he always giving you problems to solve?
always problems to solve.
So if the third thing you try, or you try two things and they don't work, you can say, oh, I don't know how to fix this.
Does he say that?
No, do you say that?
Yes.
Because I asked you a question and the third thing you said, I don't know.
Yes, that's exactly,
Because
yeah.
I don't know a very good answer.
It's awful.
Awful answer. Right? I have a little rule. It's my 3-strike rule. 3 I don't knows and you're out. Because I don't want to teach you anymore. If you don't want to think, if you don't want to try, you don't want to answer questions and think about the answer to the questions and try to solve the problems, there's no point in me wasting it.
Right.
Okay? You get your first one free. Yes. You didn't know. Those two wouldn't have got their first ones free because they should know.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Your second one, I'll take one of their whips and I beat you.
Okay. Sounds fair.
No,
Third
you
one,
really will.
I kick you out.
I'm
I don't
out.
like you anymore.
I got hit with
Okay?
a
So why did he put his head up?
I lost connection and
You lost
plopped down on his back.
Ah, you flopped down on his back. You had a okay trot, didn't you? I said walk, and what was the first thing you did?
Plop.
Flop down. If you sit down, where's their back go? Where's the head have to go? What can't their back legs do?
Go under.
Come
himself.
under.
Right.
You're trotting along. When you trot along, how fast do you think you're going, Susan?
In miles per hour.
In miles per hour. Let's start at the canter for
4.
fun. Okay. Let's start at canter. How
6.
fa-
10?
Canter. We just want a number.
Okay.
Okay, so you canter at 10 miles an hour. So if you canter at 10, how fast are you going when you're doing a nice working trot?
5.
6.
5, 6. We'll say 6. If we canter trot at 6, how fast do we walk?
2.
2. We'll say 3.
Where's Lorna away from you?
Sorry?
Good question.
You
He's
were
gonna beat
trotting
you
along
with the
here at probably 6.5, 7 miles an hour. I said walk. You tried to make him walk at 6 miles an hour, didn't you? Does he have any chance?
No.
No. When you're going down the speed, collect. He's a young horse, isn't he?
He's great.
When I want you to do a downward transition, canter, trot, trot to canter, I want you to collect, say the canter. Collect the canter, collect the canter. As you're collecting, do they need more leg or less leg?
More.
More so they can jump up in the air. So canter, make sure you're up and light, more leg. Collect, collect, collect. When you feel he's about to break, leg on, and you don't want to sit or do you want to stand, do you think?
Stand.
Stand up, just rise. Rise as he's about to trot.
Okay.
And there's a mutual decision, isn't it? And what are the chances he'll do a good transition for him if it's a mutual decision doing that trot transition?
Much better.
And trot to walk. Rise up slower, rise up slower, rise up slower. He's about to break, rise up. You sit down, you put his back down because he's a thoroughbred, doesn't have a strong back, can't put the back leg underneath.
Okay.
So when you come back to the walk, slow down, slow down, slow down, stand up, and start to walk forward on top of them with a lot of lower leg to pick the back up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
So you've got to slow that ground speed down to whatever your speed's going to be, or lower, so they can ride forward.
Okay.
Go forward. Miss Amy.
Um,
Miss Moose, sorry. Not Moose.
Miss
Face.
I've been changing diagonals instead of sitting, standing.
Yeah.
Just because it flows a little better.
Yeah.
And to your point, I'm up off his back.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Cantering around. I want to see people, in most cases, rising to the canter. Or at least have the thought of rising up. If you're sitting down, their back goes down. Especially the thoroughbreds, because they don't have a strong back. Right? What are thoroughbreds designed to do?
Run.
Run when?
All the time.
No.
I didn't want to say I don't know.
Think about it. Think about the question. When do they want them to really run? Susan?
When they're on the track.
The whole time from the instant they're out the gate?
When the
Straight
gates
away?
open.
On the home stretch.
That's when he
It's
was
not
like
very
that,
many horses can win the race at the start and the back stretch and win in the front stretch. If they win from the start, there's not very many horses,
Lose gas.
right? They want to power up on the home stretch. How do they get the thoroughbreds to go faster?
Stand up. and give them some contact to lean on.
Yeah, and?
Leg. Or
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
Good
Haven't
boy,
y'all ever
go
been to the
faster,
track?
good boy, go faster. What do they do?
Actually, no.
Whack, whack, whack.
Whack, whack, whack. Yell, scream, flail their body around, put them off balance. Thoroughbreds are designed to go faster under pressure. Okay? So if you put more pressure on him, even on his back down, he will get quick. It's what they're designed to do. What is face designed to do?
Pull.
Pull! You pull on face, he'll pull on you. When I asked you what sort of trot you had going around there, what did you say?
On the forehand.
On the forehand, and then what did you say?
I said I need to pick him up.
So what? Don't point that thing at me. Point it at her. Christ, I'm going to break the damn thing. So how did you pick him up?
Shortened my reins, sat up, and picked him up with my core and my legs.
And your leg. And where? What carries the most weight? These you two be quiet. What carries the most weight? The front legs or the back legs?
Front legs.
I'm going with her answer. She's smart. Back legs. 50-50 chance one of us are right.
All you have to do is look at that horse.
Right.
If you understand anything about mechanics and physics, look at that horse and answer the
Wait
question.
a minute, let me sit back.
Now you just be quiet.
The back.
The back end can carry more weight?
Well, the front end carries the weight.
That's what I asked the
Oh,
question.
okay.
What carries more weight?
I said that at first. You looked at me.
No,
like
you
I'm
said
crazy.
that because you said she was smart.
She's smart.
Right? The back end only carries this.
Right.
The front end carries all of this. Where was your leg, Miss Face?
Probably too far back.
Back here. If she's back here and kicking, what's she activating? The front end or the back end?
Back end.
Back end. If we push the back end up, where's the front end have to go?
Down.
Down. We push the back end up and we pull on one of these bits to pick the head up. The front end's still going to go down, but then we're jamming it down. Right? You want his front end up, pick his front end up. Oh, it's too damn big for me to pick up. Activate here. If you're kicking back here at the widest point, now squeeze as hard as you can to try and stay on. Hard, 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 hard.
Yeah.
Right? Put up here, turn your knee out, turn your toe out, and put down here.
Okay.
Can I get you up?
Probably not. Not
No.
as easily.
I would like to see you actually with longer stirrups. I cannot fix your body type. But if your leg's up here, ground gripping below the widest part of the horse, we cannot fall off. Okay? Amy, put your leg back here, where most people, where you actually want to have it. Now lean forward. Really easy, isn't it? Put your leg up here. Now, now get back to where you should be. Now try and lean forward. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay? This is a safe way to be. Have any of you, have you all watched steeplechasing on TV or the internet, like the Grand National Steeplechasing?
Yes.
Have you ever seen any of the loose horses, the ones the jockeys have fallen off already, fall at a jump? Or even get a bad
No,
distance?
They never have any trouble.
Never have any trouble. And the good ones go on and win 10 to 20% of the time. Right? The ones that want to win. Keep jumping the jump safely and they want to win. Okay, it's us monkeys that get on the top that make them fall. Right? So we want to stay out of the way, activate their front end and stay up above the center of balance, and they'll go and jump the jump. They don't want to fall.
So you would rather have my leg here? Is that what you're saying?
I would beg to have them.
Okay.
Have spurs on. I would beg every time you jump, you lock your spurs in front of the girl. Especially cross country. If your spurs are locked on, if your legs locked there, can you fall off?
Oh, very scared.
Yeah.
Okay.
What end jumps the jump?
Front end jumps.
Front end jumps the jump. Right? If you're activating the back end and your body's forward, how can the front end jump the jump correctly, safely? If you're activating the front end, look behind you. What's this stuff here? Oh. Muscle, rump state. There's a lot of rump state there. There's a lot of potential energy. Right? How much muscle is here? Not much. So we want to activate every little bit that's there to get that front end up so the back end can push it forward.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let's wander around, walk through our grid. You're pointing that thing at me again. Point it to people, they can still hear me. Use your brakes to come through there. Use your body and your eyes. And breathe and smile. There. You're looking apprehensive and scared. He's got no chance of it. Good. Where are you going with your body? Forward. What happens if he stumbles?
Fall.
You fall off. Is falling off a good way to be? No, let's not be doing that. He's reaching down for you to do it like that. Lengthen your range.
Okay.
Don't put your body forward. Excellent. How's the easiest way to keep him straight? He's wobbling all over the spot, all over the place to get good distances, isn't he?
Yeah.
You want him to do that? So you want him to come in with a train level jump, cantering, wobbling all over the place trying to get a distance?
That'd be about what he would do. Yeah, I'd be like, want him to know.
We want him to know. Use your weight and your feet to keep him straight.
And up here, that's your start and stop. You can view what you're viewing through there. You can shade it with your hand.
Just walk.
Okay. Now you think about his back leg. Is he going straight or is he wobbling all over the place to try and get his distances? Just stop there. Don't steer him straight. What do we use? What are the two main purposes of these things, the reins?
Direction
Direction
and speed.
and brakes. If we are steering them, are we not also putting the brakes on?
Yes.
Yes. He's coming through there and drifting left. And what reins do you put?
Oh, if I pull on the right rein, you can pop the shoulder
You
out.
pop the shoulder and drift
Right, I
left.
should
even more.
straighten.
Good straight. You've got a pretty good fit on here, haven't you? Yes, I understand completely why you have this fit. You have a pretty good fit.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So if you're steering him to try and keep him straight, you aren't also putting the brakes on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what you do is use your weight from your feet. He's standing there 4 feet on the ground. See if that's as solid as he's ever going to be?
Yes.
Okay. But if I don't feel it, stay there. I've got a couple of pounds here.
You can feel him move.
Feel the whole
Yeah.
body move. That's when he's staying there with 4 feet on the ground. If he's walking, there's only 2 feet on the ground. If he's trotting, there's only 2 feet on the ground. We can adjust our balance to keep them straight. If they're drifting, are they balanced or are they unbalanced?
Unbalanced.
What's the thing that scares the horse the most?
Unbalanced.
Why?
Because they don't have any control.
They'll get air.
Right?
Right?
Good one.
If they start to fall off balance, they might hit the ground. If they hit the ground, they're prey animals. They are dead in their mind. What sort of animal are we?
We're predators.
We're predators. The second they fall off balance, we become 100% predators. They get unactive. They get reactive. They cannot think if they're at all reactive. They're all unbalanced. Right? Do you want to be jumping a jump on a reactive horse?
No.
No. We got to keep them balanced. Right? Their tempo. What do they do when they get scared?
Get quick.
They get quick. They go into flight. When they're in flight, are they thinking or are they reactive?
Reactive.
Reactive. We're going to focus on their tempo, especially these thoroughbred types. Okay? Tempo with our body, not off our reins. We can't, well, we can if we use individual reins and slow their front feet. But I don't think other maybe moves would do that. Right? We should be able to slow our body and they'll come back to us at our tempo. Does that make sense?
Yes,
And
it
use our weight to keep them straight. Not our reins.
It makes
as much
sense
possible.
whether or not I can do it.
But he starts to pop his shoulder, then yes, there's a little bit straighten that shoulder. Before you can kind of straighten that shoulder, put some weight on this side.
Okay.
On your feet, not on their back.
Right, step down into the
Step down.
stirrup.
Not even that much. Just go step that much.
Yeah, I have to do that. That's my brain.
Yeah.
For when it's real.
So we have to use our hands to stop the shoulder popping. But always think about your weight and your balance the whole time you're going. The whole time you're on your horse, you should be focused 110% on their balance or on the weight in your feet. And then on your balance to where you want their feet to be before you turn the corner of these. Most people turn the corner off the reins, don't they? What do horses use their head and neck for? What sort of balance? You two be quiet, you should know the difference.
I like that.
Right? What do they use their head and neck for?
Well, balance, but you said what kind of balance?
Susan?
Counterbalance?
Counterbalance. Right? When they're galloping around a corner in the field, do they want their head to the outside, straight, or to the inside?
He
Outside.
wants it to the
To
outside.
the outside is the counterbalance. What do us intelligent human beings do when we get on top of them? Pull their counterbalance to the inside and wonder why they can't get around the corner. If we take their counterbalance away, we put it from the counterbalance. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, if we're jumping and doing cross country, why take their counterbalance away?
Right.
Why not keep it straight there or even a little bit to the outside if you're turning a sharp corner so they can be balanced? Right? So then free up the shoulder and then free up the inside hind leg. Instead of putting it inside here and shutting that down and cutting that down. Okay?
That makes sense.
Think about how the horse needs to move, and then you'll be a much more effective rider. Okay? Come through, walk through again. Ride them straight, slow with your body, use the weight in your feet to keep them straight.